back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. In charge of the Cardinals and his head coach, Jonathan Gannon. His guys are crisp 2-0 to begin this 2025 campaign. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Huard. It is time for some football. And off we go in Santa Clara. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back to the 27. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And bringing them out in his 10th season now. A veteran who minimizes turnovers better than almost anyone here in the NFL, Jacoby Brissett.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Brissett finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Shotgun now for Brissett. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to convert despite that errant snap.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Isaac Orindo to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun is Purdy. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Rolling into enemy territory. And brought down inside the 45-yard line.
49ers first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him on the slant. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Purdy throwing here on first. Looking right, and he finds him. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Brings up second.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return starts at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. It's the connection to James Conner. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Handoff goes to Conner, running left. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this
3rd and long, hanging a throw. There's a screen. It's Conner. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-3 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium, right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have second and pretty long here. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Back to throw, here's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Short pass brought in. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and
The throw again. It's Purdy. Scott Evans once again. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. A play made by Will Johnson.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
I've had the Cardinals now on offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now it's Brissett. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake, Brissett. Go right side, and McBride has it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down. We'll air it out on 3rd. Called in again, it's McBride. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. We've set it down from 37.
A gain of 18 on the play.
First down carry for Connor. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the shotgun, Brissett. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Going play action here, Brissett. Finds his target, Ryman. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 4. And this is
3rd down, it's Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. Great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. So here come the 49ers on offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. First down throw by Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Zone read to give to McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
And the gun is Purdy. That one's incomplete over the middle. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. 49ers with the lead here at Levi Stadium. On third down, Purdy. Got a man, this is Evans. This gets the first and more. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Dumps it off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Throwing off the play fake. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The 49ers and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
Purdy now on second and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Purdy on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this
Our
offense
look
can't
around
get
the
started.
NFL starts now.
And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Purdy throwing here on first. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, they go back to McCaffrey. Now this is the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A big play, that's him 17 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught. This is Kirk. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
McCaffrey. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's another play. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane.
And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers push their lead to 18. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun now for Brissett. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Jair Brown on the coverage.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
Nick Bosa on the stop.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
And this is...
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
Back to throw. Here's Brissett. Harrison secures this left side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the shotgun, Brissett finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this...
Now Brissett's on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He finds Evans, left side. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
That's a good one to catch it right. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. So first down from the 41. Inside give. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A pickup of 17. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Operating from the gun, Brissett finds the in route complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Connor here from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
The line of scrimmage.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Looking for something. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. The kick by Ryland is good. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Escapes a defender. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Taken in over the middle, it's Evans. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And now it's McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road to what looked like a very clean play.
Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
They'll air it out on third. Kittle's got it on the slant. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another 49er first down. Preston Ball at the 40-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers picked up the fumble and ran it home. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I'm just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Going play action here. Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Brissett to throw it. There's a screen. It's Connor. And this one doesn't go far. Looking quickly here.
James Conner. It's a gain of a yard. And this is...
Third down. It's Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
Jacoby Brissett sacked. A loss of 8.
Desperation time here. Hits him on the in route. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on down.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. 49ers to the line. First and 10. Now give McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Second and 9.
They stick with McCaffrey. It's to the 10. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
And the 49er first down. First and goal at the
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers nearing their second win in the campaign. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers continue piling onto this lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. I'll have the Cardinals now on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Here's Brissett to throw. McBride snags another one. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now it's Brissett. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's good.
To the air yet again, Brissett. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun now for Brissett.
It's the 45-yard line.
Has him running the comeback. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there as this game is over. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.